United States supports education in strife-affected parts of Mali. The United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, has provided $5 million to boost education in the areas of Gao, Kidal, and Timbuktu in northern Mali through the United Nations Education Cannot Wait program. As of August 2021, over 1,600 schools have closed and 500,000 youth have been affected by conflict. The USAID financial package will assist in bringing students back to school, constructing and reopening schools that have closed, delivering psychosocial services to children who face the pressures of strife and displacement, and aiding local organizations and communities in enhancing education systems to build a brighter future. The United States is a recipient of 5 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Good Governance, 7 Shining World Leadership Awards for Promoting Healthy Living, and Shining World Leadership Awards for Good Governor, Justice, Protection, and Environmental Protection, and a laureate of 24 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, 3 Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Loving Care, a Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governance, a Shining World Peace Leader Award, Shining World Caring Leadership Award, and Shining World Super Loving Care Leadership Award. Our utmost appreciation, United Nations, USAID, and the generous people of the United States. May peace and abundance fill the lives of Mali's people in Allah's uplifting care.
World Health Organization, or WHO, cautions drinking alcohol, a major cause of breast cancer. The WHO recently warned that the risk of breast cancer increases with each additional drink consumed, and that there is no safe level of consumption. Every day in the WHO European region, 1,579 women are diagnosed with the disease, and 7% of all new cases are caused by alcohol consumption. It is also the most common cancer across the world, with 2 million new cases estimated in 2020, and 100,000 of those being caused by alcohol. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, or IARC, states that it is a Group 1 human carcinogen and is linked to 7 different kinds of cancer. Thank you, WHO and IARC, for your warnings on the significant dangers of consuming alcohol. We pray that the governments of the world will soon ban the sale of the substance to protect lives. In the love of heaven.
China building alternative energy facilities in desert regions. The Chinese government has commenced the construction of large-scale solar and wind farms in Inner Mongolia, Gansu, Qinghai, and Ningxia. The total capacity of these generation sites will be about 30 million kilowatts, and they come under a plan to produce 100 million kilowatts if all power projects under consideration are completed. Not only will these green energy facilities help boost local economies and restore the environment of the desert areas, but they are also part of China's 2020 climate change goals to lower its carbon emissions to 65% of 2005 levels by 2030 and make renewables 25% of total energy consumption by 2030. China is a Shining World Leadership Award for Wise Governance recipient and a laureate of 6 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection, Environmental Protection, Wildlife Protection, and Compassionate Protection. Our gratitude, China, for taking steps to reduce fossil fuels usage. In the province's continuous guidance, may world leaders quickly implement clean energy solutions to help humanity to tread more lightly on our planet.
European researchers discover how seagrass live in symbiosis with bacteria. Scientists from institutes in Germany and Switzerland recently discovered that seagrass growing in the Mediterranean Sea obtain nitrogen from a bacteria that lives within their roots. The microbes convert dissolved gaseous nitrogen, which is present in the water, into a form the grasses can use. This allows the seagrass to thrive in the summer, when most of the nitrogen has already been consumed by algae. The mechanism observed has only previously been seen in land-based plants, and the scientists expect that seagrasses in other parts of the world also use this technique. Such fascinating news, researchers, on the way in which bacteria and plants in the ocean cooperate with each other and thrive. In the abiding care of the divine, may all beings on the planet live in peaceful coexistence as we support and benefit one another.
Turkish volunteer inspires children to read by organizing book donation initiative. Cuma Karaslan, a retired agricultural engineer, is a kind gentleman who went to villages to distribute 3,000 of his own books during school closures due to the pandemic. After they reopened, he used social media to solicit donations from the public of novels and storybooks for rural schools and received more than 5,000 books in 1 month. With the help of university student volunteers, he is delivering them to schools and children in need. Mr. Karaslan goes to villages to distribute books, sometimes traveling hundreds of kilometers a day. He occasionally holds reading events with the students and talks to them about the importance of reading. A high salute, Cuma Karaslan, for your concerted efforts to help bring the joys of reading to bright Turkish children. We pray that all the young students will have the opportunities they need to develop their capabilities and grow up to be happy and productive members of society in Allah's wisdom.
Vegan chocolate maker in United Kingdom garners 3 awards in competition. Nomo, a vegan chocolate brand produced by Kinnerton Confectionery, recently won 3 segments in the nation's Free from Christmas Awards, which recognizes festive food and drink items that do not contain ingredients such as dairy products or nuts that people may be allergic to. The delectable entries were tasted by an expert panel, and Nomo was awarded a gold for its chocolate-covered cookie dough reindeer product and a silver for its vegan advent calendar, and was named the best large independent Christmas brand as well. Kinnerton was one of the first companies within the country to create a dedicated nut-free chocolate factory in 1999, and Nomo is currently a leading vegan and free from brand in the UK. Congratulations, Nomo, for your much-deserved prizes. In the everlasting radiance of the Providence, may the graceful British people be blessed with good fortune as they continue their path towards becoming a fully vegan nation.
Cat people working at animal clinic help take care of patients. Be a gracious princess from the cat kingdom who works at Look Ahead Veterinary Services in Oroville, California, United States, helps to comfort patients and also their human companions by visiting everyone and showing them love. Bee is part of a 6-member cat person team who live and work at the establishment, all with their own roles. Elfie, Uno, Bee, Peggy, OJ, and Theo are strays who were adopted by the clinic as kittens, with most having serious injuries at the time of being rescued. Since then, they have become one big family, and most happy when they are together. Such a heartwarming story. Look Ahead Veterinary Services, and thank you, Bee and coworkers, for your efforts to bring comfort and joy to the patients and their human companions. May the loving light of the divine forever grace your lives as you spread love wherever you go and remind people of the caring nature of all sentient beings.